All right, man, we are back. Episode 134, show about nothing, the radio show about nothing, the podcast about nothing, the interviews about nothing. We do it all. The Patreon about nothing.
You feel me?
We are back. Feeling good. Feeling nice outside. It's officially fall.
Beautiful.
Go ahead, talk to him, Rock.
Episode 134 in the building. Welcome. Man, just take it in, baby. Just take it in. We back.
We are back.
Relax, man. Get your vice, get your dinner ready, get your lunch ready, get your coffee ready, whatever you doing. Breakfast, morning, lunch.
You got your juicer out. You getting your juice for the
You feel
week?
me? You might be listening to this 6 a.m., noon.
Yeah.
Whatever you doing, baby, just get nice and tight. Salute to the women of Atlanta. We love you so much.
Yes,
Y'all
thank
so
you.
y'all
Thank
so
you.
beautiful. Y'all so.
Thank
I be looking out this window like, damn. I be going to get banged. I be like, look. I be like, look at him. I be like, would you look at that?
It's tough, bro. It's so many bad bitches everywhere.
Bro, they just everywhere, just existing, looking like they looking.
That shit nerve-wracking.
Shout out to them, man. Shout out to them. So, it's been a great week. As always, please subscribe, like, comment. The Patreon is in the bio. And by the time y'all watching this, we'll have posted a commercial type-esque. It's from the last episode. I've been forgetting to post it. Actually, I'm going to be honest, bro. I just remembered when we started talking like 3 minutes ago. I was like,
that's how it goes.
I was like, we were supposed to do that.
Yeah.
But so that'll be posted. But
Yeah.
y'all go listen to that video, understand how to post. We're going to put some graphics in there and whatnot to link you to it, because I see that we have like a couple dozen people subscribe, but they not actually subscribe to get the videos because they just did the free. So we're going to get y'all right and everything, because it's a two-step process, two-step verification nowadays.
Right.
You feel me? But
need for sure.
we got a lot to get into, bro.
Hell of a week, man.
Hell of a week, bro. And we can say that every week now from February because of
that's
football.
a fact. Yeah.
And then basketball get thrown in there, but it's some hoop stuff going on. It's some drama as always.
Yeah.
But Cardi B.
Cardi, Cardi B is very important to the show, first of all, because 275K. Shout out to y'all for running that up.
Yes,
but
sir. Yes, sir.
we have been, that's crazy how long we've been on air. We were on air with the day Bodak Yellow dropped.
The day.
The very, we have been doing this for a long time. So to see Cardi B's maturation and growth process from Love and Hip Hop star to internet meme to, oh yeah, she makes songs to, this is the biggest female rap artist in the world. She just sold 1 million first week. You know what? Let's just shout out Cardi B. Let's just clap it up for Cardi B.
Shout out to B, man. Shout out to Cardi B.
Yeah, man.
Went platinum in a week.
Platinum in a week?
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Which is different than selling 1 million copies.
Right.
Which doesn't make any sense. Which I just what are you...
Like
what?
how, right?
The album is platinum, but she only did 200K for what?
No.
But whatever.
Shout out WAP. Shout out to songs on there.
Shout out to WAP, man.
Doing the heavy lifting. But I just a couple of thoughts from the album. I liked at least Cardi B's tone from it.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think, especially up here, we had a lot of questions. And listen, you and Nelson were really mean to her. But we had a lot of questions about,
I call it honesty.
Is she scared? She pussy. Why won't she drop, bro? She's so scared. Like niggas was really like, what's wrong? Why won't she release?
It was me. I said it.
Joe Budden, too.
Right now.
Joe Budden, too. Niggas was legit yo, drop now. So I was worried, we would get to the album and it would just be I don't want to say rushed or she was in this album at least. I feel like she sounds confident in the music.
Yes, bro.
Yeah,
that's fantastic. You went there because we on the same pace. You got to understand who the target audience is for certain albums, and you got to understand when you not that. Right. And the great thing about us and the people we talk to, we really love music, so we can not be the target audience and appreciate what is.
Facts.
That's why I can listen to a Sabrina Carpenter album. That's why I can listen to Billie Eilish, et cetera, et cetera. It's because I understand I'm not the target audience, but I know what good music sounds like.
That's a fact.
And that's what I was going into this Cardi B album to find. I'm not riding around listening to Cardi B.
True.
Unless I'm with some women or we outside. So I'm going to always know the hits. They ain't a Cardi B feature. I can't rap.
Oh, God.
Talk to me.
Because they all go up. They all go up.
We can censor, but it ain't a you see what I latch on to, I'm crazy. But listen. But seriously, man, I love Cardi B's rapping ability.
Yeah.
And for those of you that aren't understanding what I'm saying, it's exactly what Ish just laid out. Her delivery her delivery and her flow are the best part of her rapping bag to say. And that is what I was worried about coming into this album, because part of Cardi B's bag was, I'm so hungry. I'm out here, like, I'm really from here. Like, it really took me to the strip club, to robbing to we gonna get to the love and hip, to the biggest superstar in the world. Unprecedented trajectory. Literally. Like, Giannis type.
On God, for sure. Like
Giannis, you feel me?
Like, niggas don't go from loving hip hop and then get better. Like,
bro.
It's not like a positive
That's like
step.
the down. Like, her and Joe Budden. Like, Joe Budden just got out of there, came up from it.
And literally, every time Joe Budden does love hip hop, his life get worse. He came back more successful, still had to leave.
But it was really great to hear that hunger, that flow, that smooth New York delivery that she had was still there. Because when you get to the place she has, which is, I truly do not have to do anything.
Ever.
And that's part of the reason I was saying she was scared, was because she didn't have to rap.
She had very little to gain.
And when you are like that, you hear that in the music. It's been people's problem with someone I won't name.
Right, yeah.
But I was worried about that. But listening to this album, dog, I'm very, very pleased. Yeah. I spent it twice. Yeah, I spent it. Yeah.
We spent albums.
We spent it.
Yeah, all right.
And let me pull up some songs that I really like.
Well, I love the Bia response. First of all, I love anything.
Oh, yeah, let's
messy.
start there, dude.
I love
Pretty and Petty, or Petty and Pretty, whatever it, Pretty and Petty, dog.
I love
boy.
It. Listen,
that's what I was worried about, because she do that.
Yeah.
And when oh my
I want to take a moment to actually let's give Drake some positive flowers from this rap beef last year. Let's clap it up for Drake. Bring him back just shooting at everybody. Y'all niggas got something to say, bro. Just shoot at everybody.
Just shoot at everybody.
Listen, anybody got a problem with it, just say something. But I was, ironically, because y'all know I love anything rap beef, anything drama. I remember when Bia dropped, like, she was actually dropping the diss, like, she don't know a lot. Didn't get the best reception, but I just
So it's not out.
Yeah. No, it's not. No. I think the funniest thing from that was I was in the live, and I was like, I wonder who else in this live. And then Elliot commented. Like, you messy nigga, boy. Like, but I love a little back and forth. I love the drama. I don't know what's up with her and JT, but, like, I love, like, Cardi B. And I wanted your opinion on this because it's so interesting how the genesis of her and Nicki's back and forth, eventually it got to a point where, like, everybody hate Nicki Minaj and everybody love Cardi B. Why is that? Now you're seeing Cardi B stacking them enemies because she at the top. Cardi B, like, it don't look like that anymore.
And that's what I was coming here to say. I was coming here to be like, hey, I don't want to say. Like, I just want to say. I had some folks argue me down to my core that Nicki was just this mean lady and she was oh so rude because she didn't want to be nobody's friend and all of that, and she didn't want to be buddy with these rap women, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And now that Cardi B get on the album and this 6 other women, it's all, Cardi B so tough. I love the Bia diss. I love the JT diss. I love the Carisha diss. I love the Nicki diss. That's what? I thought women had to be friends.
Where's the unity?
I thought women rappers had to have unity.
Yeah, where's the unity?
You know what I'm saying? I was on Nicki's side. I said, shoot it at everybody. Yeah. Because if it was some men, if it was some men, if it was Drake, then Drake them shit at some on one song. It took 8 minutes to finish the song because he shot at half everybody that rap.
Yo, Freddie Gibbs shot at 3 niggas on the first verse.
Bro, like, what we talking about? I'm just saying though. I was on Nicki's side, and I'm on Cardi's side in this too. But like, I'm just saying, remember what it was when Nicki was doing it.
That's what I'm saying. Listen, I am. This is what I always love to say. I'm equal opportunity. I'm gonna give it up exactly how I see it. So when and listen, I was definitely one of them niggas like, yo, Nicki Minaj has argued with everybody. Scott Van Pelt and Nicki Minaj going at it. Like, there's nobody she will not go at. But now Cardi, I mean, you on Twitter leaking JT messages, it's not a lot of women empowerment going on anymore in this space. I just wanted to highlight the difference. But I love that Cardi B is back. Trying to make sure, because listen, we definitely got some football coming, but this was for the ladies. Just my last question, and this is more so just to piss a couple New York niggas off. Is Cardi B the king of New York?
If it's not her, then who?
Yeah, that's what I feel.
If it's not her, then who? What you talking about?
Niggas got mad at me because listen. So
all it took was one.
Yo,
we just needed some music,
bro. As soon as she dropped, she came. Like,
bro, what you talking about,
bro?
If it's not her, then who?
Niggas got mad at me. They was like, bro, New York got a sound, bro. I say, Cardi B, Ice Spice, nigga. We got Cash Cobain, nigga. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah. Who was on this album?
Right.
Who was on Ice Spice album?
Stars. Yeah, listen. Shout out to the queens in New York.
Shout out to the queens in New York, for real. Pretty and Petty is crazy. Show Tears. The whole offset from Safe to Better Than You was crazy.
I love that.
All of that was crazy. Yeah. It was respectful. It was vulgar. It was transparent.
Right.
It was everything you wanted to get from her. And that was another thing I wanted to say was she didn't leave a stone unturned. Right. And I really appreciated that, how it was like, I'm going to feed my audience, my Dominican, my Spanish, my Latin audience. I'm going to feed my strip clubs. I'm going to feed my women. Yep. I'm going to feed the niggas. Yep. I'm going to feed the New York. I'm going to feed my city. Yep. Everybody she needed to touch, everybody that needed to feel what they wanted to feel from her, got that. And even if you think this is a playlist album, if you think it was too much, it was oversaturated, there's a lot of good music on here. Right. It's hard to go through and find a bad song, an actual bad song. Yeah. A song you don't like, sure, whatever. You can find that on pretty much every album ever. That's not a real critique. It's, oh, my God, I like 2 songs. But this music is really good. It's highly produced. Right. It is well mixed, well mastered. This sounds like she was working on this. Yeah. This didn't sound like, oh, fuck, my label went out.
Yeah, literally.
It didn't sound like that. It sounded like she's been working on this for 2 or 3 years. Some of these songs may be a couple years old, but when they sound like this, when they come out, it don't matter. Like, salute to Cardi, for real.
And one more thing before we get our Cardi. It would be very easy for Cardi to drop a whole album and not address nothing she don't want to address. It would have been so easy for her to drop a whole album, not talk about no offset shit, not talk about no beef, not none of that. Yeah. Just drop 10, 12 songs on Cardi B style and not really answer any of the questions.
Yeah, for sure.
Have. But she did not do that. Salute to her for that. Just salute Cardi B, man.
Salute. Yeah.
Thug.
That's the fan.
So Young Thug is turning his album in. Young Thug is turning his album in.
Oh, Lord.
First of all, I love that Young Thug rides around listening to unreleased Young Thug, because I do that too. I thought that was a very, very cool moment.
Yeah, like, you know how many times I've played unreleased Thug songs in my car?
Yo, this is it.
Like, what? We have something in common to it.
It's like catching LeBron, watching LeBron highlights. Like, yeah, you tough to it. Like, yeah, you cold, my nigga. Oh, that's funny as well.
All right. You see, that's all it's said, right?
Yeah.
He stopped. Like, so I'll take it. It's cool.
You know,
all right, listen, y'all. I'm terrified. I was texting my partner last night. You know TB.
Yeah.
He was like, man, boy, ain't nothing to be scared of.
Yeah.
You know, I had to be tough. I had to show my friend I was tough to him. So I was like, you right?
Yeah. I'm scared.
He's scared. I said, let me just go talk to some niggas with some sense on the podcast.
Listen, this thing is, Thug don't got internet for real. Like, Thug just got internet for real. Like Thug went like a year without the internet, bro. He don't know he retweeting, bro. He don't know what y'all niggas talking about, bro. It's like 8 niggas on that phone, man.
Okay, Lord. Okay. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh my God. Whew.
So all this to say, I'm nervous. We ain't said nothing in 3 minutes.
Yeah,
I'm nervous, bro.
I'm nervous, bro.
I'm nervous, dog. That's really what it is.
Yeah.
I love Young Thug. Young Thug is my favorite rapper. He has been my favorite rapper in the world since 2019. It has not changed. Ish. We've been doing the show forever.
Confirm.
Everybody that know me know my favorite rapper ever is Lil Wayne. I'm always gonna love Lil Wayne more than everybody. But right now, it's been Thug. It's always gonna be Thug. I'm Mr. Thug over Future. I've been saying that since 2020. Yep. Like I fuck with Thug. I think he top 5, top 6 in Atlanta history. I love him, and his legacy will never be felt outside of Atlanta like it's felt inside of Atlanta. True. So I don't care who's watching this out of state and don't understand what I'm saying. That's one of the greatest rappers, greatest artists ever. Facts. So I have been hearing what's been coming out. The Dumb and Dumber, the song with Mariah, Money on Money.
Yep.
And now I'm taking Miss My Dogs out of here because I love that shit. I love that shit. But everything else has been okay. And I like it because, like I just told y'all, I love Young Thug. Facts. So it's not been a problem for me, but I know from being outside, from talking to people that really get music, understand music, it ain't been what it's supposed to. It ain't been a hot. It ain't been a ski. It ain't been none of that. Again, a halftime. It ain't been none of that.
Metro Spider. None of that.
It ain't been none of that.
Yeah.
And that's okay.
Right.
If you warming up.
That's a fact.
You getting your foot on the pedal.
Learning how to make music without certain niggas.
You feel me? You feel me? And you just been saving and everything that need to be kept. You got an A&R, big bank. Yep. You got T.I. in the studio. So-and-so in the studio with you, letting you know, like, nah, that's for the album. Right. You can let this go. You can let this fly, but this for the album. And so if it's that, I trust him. And that's the thing. I don't think Thug has released a bad project damn near ever. Right. Like, Thug has released some very elite project over the years.
That's a fact.
So much fun. Jeffrey, Beautiful Thugger Girls, Barter 6. These are great projects. Shit, the Slime seasons are amazing.
All 3 Slime seasons.
I said the Slime season. The Slime language is what I'm talking about. Language, but the mixtape, don't even get me started on that. Don't even the Slime. Don't even get started on it. Slime season, what? Man. Classics. So. I am nervous. All that to say, I'm nervous. I'm hoping for the best. Right. I will cut this album on tomorrow at midnight, and I will be excited. Right after I watch the Cardinals whip up on the Seahawks, I'm lying. That's not going to happen. The Seahawks are going to win this game. But after I watch the Seahawks dominate the Cardinals, Marvin Harrison Jr. drop some more passes, I'm going to be very excited to turn this album on.
Facts.
But boy, oh boy.
Man, it's going to be a scary night.
And let me ask you this to close this out. If Thug, because this is where I'm at. It's like Drake's next album. Yeah. It's very similar to that. Where if it's good, it's bad.
Right.
If it's great, it's
okay.
good.
Yep. Exactly.
If it's really good, this is a great album.
Yeah.
And if it's fantastic, it's okay.
Yeah.
He's back.
Right.
But it's the bar, what I'm saying is the bar is set so high and unfairly because of the expectation. It's like we about to get into football and the Ravens right now. It's like the Ravens going into every game right now.
Yeah.
Like everything is okay, the Ravens won, cool.
Yeah.
And then if they lose, it's oh my God.
The world's over.
The world is over. So, it's very similar to that. Do you agree?
So this is why I was trying to think of the word. The trepidation I had at the start of this topic was exactly what you're saying. Drake, Thug, they're in the same position. And the way I would describe it, because we always cross over music, sports, it's like you playing on the road. Yeah. Like, because the internet, that's home court. Yeah. Like, if the fans behind you, the internet will pick you up. The internet will echo your accomplishments. You're not doing well, the internet can give you some momentum. Yep. But when you on the road, you got to be perfect. Because the internet is not on Thug's side right now.
Exactly.
So, like you said, everything's getting graded on a curve.
Amazing analogy. Yeah.
So you have to be elite across the board just for niggas to be like, all right, cool, you got it. Yeah. Because right now, what niggas want is to be like, I told you. Yeah. There are people are waiting to say that. Now,
that's troll culture right there. That's what we let in when all of that became okay
culture. Literally. Like niggas in his it's gonna be niggas in his replies at 12:05, like, bro, this shit ass. Like,
yes, and exactly.
That's just the way niggas are. But like you mentioned, like the Lamar thing. It's like it's so much pressure on this shit right now. And 20, let's say, even if I'm being generous, 20% of it is because of Thug. The other 80 is just because of the internet. Yeah. But that 20% that's because of Thug is, listen, the gift and the curse really good.
Yeah.
Gift and the curse really good. Yeah. And that's the thing. Yeah. The minute your shit drop, they comparing it to it. Yeah. The minute it's dropped, they gonna be like, Thug, Gunna. Yeah. Whose side you on?
Yeah. Unfortunately, you are correct. You are correct.
And it's no second chances. Yeah. It's no ask 50 Cent. It's no redos.
Yes, sir.
Like,
yes, sir.
Thursday, listen, yes, Thursday at midnight is gonna be. Listen, nobody call me Thursday. Nobody calls me Thursday at night. Like, nah. I'm gonna be getting my mental right. Nah, because the internet really turned on Young Thug. That's gonna hurt.
For sure. Yeah, I'm not gonna turn nowhere though.
Yeah, no. Let me tell you something. Y'all just got to turn on.
Let me tell you something.
I listen to Yeezus on the way here.
Let me tell you something about myself.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Let me tell you something about myself. I listen to Flex Up every day. Niggas like, it's like, what's that?
Is that Kevin Gates?
That's Carter 6 Lil Wayne.
Oh my God.
That's Carter 6 Lil Wayne. Let me tell you something about me riding for you. Pause. Let me tell you something about rock on your side. Pause. You feel me? Yo, it ain't no turning back when you got rock on you, boy. Pause. Like twin. When I'm with you, I'm with you. So whatever on this album.
Listen.
Whatever on this album.
Listen, if your music good, I don't care. Listen. That's my thing. And niggas be always so mad about this. Cause like you can't do it every artist, but if I get to your music first and it's good, you solid with me. Forever.
You can't do no wrong.
Right.
You gave me a Barter 6, a Slime Language 2, and what am I supposed to say to you?
Legit. So I'm very excited. Picked a good time to drop. Let everybody, get out the way. Let Cardi B do her million first week. Like
she did that Jay-Z a million first week.
She did the Samsung
Jay-Z dropped the album. They said that bitch was platinum 30 minutes before it came out. It was like, this bitch already platinum. I said, the bitch ain't released yet. It still ain't in Target, y'all.
Hope's so crazy that Apple stole his idea. It was like, yo, we should do that with you too. Like, let's put that shit on your phone.
That's exactly what they did, bro. All right, ladies. Much better. All right, ladies, y'all beautiful women of Atlanta, y'all beautiful women all over. We love you so much. Please like, comment, and subscribe. If you are looking to learn football, if you sitting with your man, keep listening now. Don't tune us out, man. Yeah. But if you feel like you was just here for the Cardi B segment and the music segment, we understand.
We get it for sure.
We not crazy.
Right.
We ain't nowhere near crazy.
Yeah. We finna start yelling about football this ain't.
Because the thing is like, we talking to the baddies.
Like, right, facts.
Like the real baddies, like they don't want to hear no football podcast. They gonna watch it with their men.
Right, that's true.
They gonna watch it with their man. Yeah. They gonna have a good time too. They gonna cook some hors d'oeuvres.
Right.
Our shit is sit and watch their men cook some hors d'oeuvres. Like nigga, if I'm watching football, you gonna cook me some food.
I'm telling you, I feel like 95% of bad bitches I know got a juicer. like for real, like I'm telling you, put 20 bad bitches in a room, 18 of them got a juicer at the crib. Like.
So they got the juice.
Yeah, oh God.
They got the juice for the game.
Fresh watermelon juice.
You feel me? So we if y'all want to get out of here, we completely understand, but we love you so much. But we playing. Please don't go.
Yeah.
Let's get into some football, man.
I know where I want to start. Listen, I know,
bro. You go. Go ahead, bro. Go
ahead. Stunner. Mad Mud. My boy. Christian Woodall, please report to the front.
Rock.
Yeah, listen, little whispers of rock. Listen, little rock third straight. Little rock. That was embarrassing. I ain't gonna lie. That was embarrassing. 30-0. Niggas got Steph Curry. 30-0. Listen, niggas don't know if Bryce Young an NFL quarterback. Like. That's the thing. Like, niggas legit don't know if Bryce Young an NFL quarterback. Michael Penix, Brian Bijan, Raheem Morris. What happened?
Hey, let me tell you something. I watched this game intently because I thought the Falcons was going to do what God did to them.
Mm-hmm.
I said they finna go crazy.
I thought they were going to beat the brakes off.
I said they finna put up 30, 40 points.
Mm-hmm.
We finna see why Michael Penix is him. Yeah. And I said the game going to be so good, it's going to get the C segment on First Take.
Right.
It's going to get the segment right before the top of the hour.
Oh,
like when they got 2 minutes left, they going to be like, well, what'd you think about Michael Penix? I thought it was going to
breakout game?
I thought it was going to be one of them, one of the quick ones. Mm-hmm. And Lord have mercy. I seriously was watching that game like, this is why Raheem Morris cannot be your head coach.
Correct.
And I mean that with everything. This is not hyperbole.
Right.
This is not dramatic, week 3 overreaction, none of that.
Right.
That loss is the revelation of what he has done since he arrived in that building last year.
Yep.
That does not happen to good teams.
Nope.
It's not. You can't look in history and find the loss with a great coach and a good team, 30-0 to a team that is the Carolina Panthers.
That is the worst team in the league, arguably.
Arguably the worst team in the league. Yeah. You cannot find a loss like that. Yeah. It is unacceptable. It is a fireable offense. The loss is so bad that if they would have fired him on Monday, I would have championed it.
Yeah, for sure.
I still think they should fire him.
I can't believe they didn't, honestly.
Honest to God.
Yeah. Listen, firing the wide receivers coach is so funny to me. And because I can't imagine being the wide receivers coach and niggas sit me down like, you gotta go. I'm looking around like, just me? Like, it's me? Like,
he know he the wide receivers coach, so he stood for a little bit.
Yeah.
Because he thought a couple more coaches was going to have to walk out with him. So he just stood by the door for like 20, 30 and was waiting for Raheem and Zach to walk through the doors.
Right.
And he realized.
What a quarterback's coach?
Like, where everybody else at?
Yeah.
Because why? And that just lets me know you just want to do something.
Right.
Because you know what happened was unacceptable.
Yeah.
So you had to make a drastic move. Mm-hmm. You had to show your fan base you can.
Right.
And that's weak, dog.
For
it's
sure.
just zero.
Zero,
dog.
They legit still have not scored.
0 points.
Like, they have not scored yet.
Me, you, Ish, Roby, Tyrone, and Chris scored more points than they did.
Yeah, that's 0 points. And what's so frustrating is...
What?
First,
0, bro.
They call him Michael Penix Tua with a fucking do-rag. I want to say I'm extremely frustrated. Let me say I'm extremely frustrated. Because I am not a Falcons fan. I am nowhere near a Falcons fan. I live in Atlanta. I like when Atlanta sports is good. The Hawks are good, cool. The Falcons, should be good. But the Falcons have pieces that you would expect at least be exciting.
Yes.
Like, even when the Falcons was bad when we was kids, the niggas was exciting.
Yep.
Yeah, Julio, Roddy White, Tony G.
Yep.
Niggas put up points at least.
Yep.
Y'all just got 0 by the Panthers defense?
By the Panthers.
Like, y'all couldn't get a field goal?
If they would have lost 30-0 to the Packers, I would have just been like, maybe they can get the 7th seed in the playoffs.
Oh, God. Like, sometimes that's just the Packers. Like, and
the Panthers?
That's a division loss. You're going to be fighting for a playoff spot in the NFC.
You're 0-2 in your division now.
Yeah, no, it is.
And that's what I'm talking about, bro. With Raheem.
Yeah.
And continue to speak to that.
Yeah.
Like, that's the division lost 30-0. Like, how does that happen as a coach?
Especially because division games are supposed to be close. Division games are supposed to be hard to blow anybody out. Because the familiarity with your opponent.
Yes.
This isn't a team you're preparing for once every 2 years.
Yes.
You play them twice a year. And for you to have undoubtedly the better roster, arguably the better quarterback, best wide receiver in the game, no doubtably the best running back, for your offensive line,
statistically the better defense.
Like, I'm going to focus on the offense because I want you to hit the defense. For your offense to look like that is a instantly fireable offense. I agree with Daniel. But listen, and I'm a little different. Like, I'm quick to pull the trigger on, he can't coach.
Yeah.
Like, there are several niggas where I'm like, that does not happen. Like, Michael Penix, listen, I don't care what you think about Atlanta, the Mike Vick curse, where they built a stadium, who house they built it on, whatever niggas think supernatural reason caused this. Ben Johnson calling the plays in Atlanta, that doesn't happen.
Not even a little bit. Impossible.
Listen, and even better, someone that nobody like right now, Mike McDaniel calling plays in Atlanta.
Impossible. Literally impossible.
And what's frustrating with me is I'm seeing a lack of identity for a team that should have an obvious one.
Yes.
It should be so obvious.
Man.
Michael, you drafted Michael Penix coming out of college as one of the best deep ball throwers we've ever seen. One of the best deep ball intermediate passers we've ever seen. Great off of play action.
Yes.
And instead of saying, hey, we have at worst a top 3 running back in the league, great offensive line, good receivers, let's establish the run, let's, be physical, let Michael Penix, play action, let's get him where he is making steps every week.
Yes.
Like we're gonna talk about the Eagles in a second. Like, you got a new offensive coordinator where it kind of feels like they took the chains off Jalen in the second half.
Yes.
With Penix, it feels like if you're gonna put the chains on Michael Penix, you will never be successful.
Yep.
Because that's not his game.
Not even a little bit.
And it's super frustrating, but giving up 30 to Bryce Young and Xavier Legette.
Didn't play.
And I'm trying to think of who else is on that offense.
Terrion McMillan.
Is Miles Sanders on that offense?
No, he's in Dallas right now. Chase Hubbard.
Chuba. Like,
Chuba
giving
Hubbard.
up 30 to that offense, and you're a defensive coach? What does he do?
Sit on the sideline and smile with capris on.
Panda dunks. Fuck. Yeah.
All right.
They could be wearing Jordans on the side. Not on my football program.
So, I'm going to be honest, bro. I don't have much to say about the defense. I'm not that mad at them.
Yeah.
And this has nothing to do with Raheem. I'm not. No. But, this don't got nothing to do with Raheem. No credit. I'm not giving him no credit for that. This is the Jets special teams former head coach. Their defense was great last year. It was the best hire of the Falcons that the Falcons have made in a long time, honestly, bringing him from New York down to be your defensive coordinator. Right. He had a great game plan. They scored 2 offensive touchdowns.
Yeah.
So they had 14 points. Mm-hmm. It was 3 field goals, 2 offensive touchdowns, and a pick 6. So the one offensive touchdown, they had to go 30 yards.
Right.
So they had one long 68-yard drive.
Exactly.
I'm not really putting any blame on the defense in this game because the offense was so bad, they just kept getting on the field. So it was like eventually they going to give up some points. So they gave us some field goals, kept stalling them out. Kept Bryce Young didn't look good, bro. Yeah. Let me listen to these stats, bro. Because total yards, Falcons 332, Panthers 224. Passing yards, Falcons 201, Panthers 114. Rushing yards, Falcons 131, Panthers 110. Yards per play, Falcons 5, Panthers 4. First downs, Falcons 17, Panthers 15. Falcons third down efficiency, 5 of 13. Panthers 3 of 11. Total plays, 66. Total plays to the Panthers, 55. The Falcons had less penalties. Like it doesn't even make sense how you lost. You didn't score a point. We can talk about a loss. They didn't score a point.
That is ridiculous.
It's asinine, bro. Raheem Morris should be gone from his job. Everything is said about the offense is correct. Yeah. Why are you in pistol for the love of God? For the love of God, bro. Why are you treating this like this is 2007 Oregon and having Michael Penix, your shotgun, drop back, play action quarterback, play out of the pistol? Yeah. It makes everything on the defense harder. And if you don't think it's true, then you're just wrong. The proof is in the pudding, bro. I saw a quote that he said, defensive coordinator said, it's one of the hardest formations to play out of. Do you know why? Because it's rare. Yeah. It's not because if you go pistol 42 times in a game, they're going to be like, oh, my God, where's the ball going? Yeah. No, it makes your run game harder because your running back is at a weird position, a weird angle. Yep. You're getting the ball at 8 yards instead of 5 yards, so it's taking you 6 steps to get to the line of scrimmage versus 4 steps to get to the line of scrimmage. Yep. All of these things is making your run game harder. Yep. Your play action is less is less productive because when you're doing the rollout, the far side defense in that is usually going to crash because of how the line is blocked and the edge they're able to set. He doesn't have to crash as hard, which means, and then because it's a shorter motion to the running back, he's not going to really care about the fake. So even if he does crash, he's still going to be able to make the play on the quarterback. Exactly. It just makes everything harder. And to do it consistently and watch it not work and not go in the center and not stay in the shotgun. When you have the offensive personnel you have, it is malpractice. Raheem Morris and Zach Robinson need to go. I'm done.
And let me listen. I love everything you said there. We're for sure gonna clip that. But I know it's somebody like, well, the pistol works for other teams, and I want you to think about those teams. Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson plays in the pistol.
Yeah.
And you want to know why? Because they run read option with Lamar Jackson.
Yeah.
Justin Fields played in the pistol.
Yep.
Because they run read option.
Makes sense, right?
Caleb Williams, they run read option.
Makes sense, right?
If you are not running your quarterback, being in the pistol is purely cosmetic.
Thank you.
And Michael Penix has had 8 knee surgeries. So we're not running Michael Penix.
No. It's
very, very, very frustrating. And the last thing I want to mention, which I am just concerned about, just because like the type of person I am when I watch football, this is one thing I love football so much that I got over it, but I'm never gonna get over it. Like, I worry about like quarterbacks and stuff getting hurt.
Yeah.
It's a lot easier to pass protect in shotgun.
Yes.
Then you're in pistol. He's already left-handed, so the field is already flipped protection-wise. Yes. And instead of forming a nice pocket with 6-7 yards where this big-ass quarterback can stand back there and serve everything, you got him 2 steps behind the center.
Yes.
It's so frustrating and confusing. And last is, it's stubborn. It's so stubborn.
Thank you.
You're just running into brick walls.
Yes.
Like,
yes.
If you got 30-0'd by the Panthers, what you think is next?
What's on the other side of that?
Like, what you think is next? The Panthers supposed to be the second word. Like, listen, you know what? Let me say this. Because I am not a Falcons fan, but I've lived in Atlanta long enough to learn a few things. Raheem, you better go to sleep tonight to whatever God you worship. And you better thank your stars that wasn't the Saints, boy. Listen, if that was the Saints, you would be looking for a job today.
You ain't lying.
You'd be looking for a job today.
You are not New Orleans. Lying.
But you niggas don't care about the Panthers, even though it's division. Niggas let it slide.
Yeah.
But like, if you did that into a game that mattered, boy, your days are numbered for now anyway.
Yeah.
Like you pulling and Zach. Listen, they pulled Zach from the. He won't be in the owner's box. He's gonna be on the sideline. That nigga out of here, bro. Out of here, dog.
All right, man. That's fantastic, bro. I do want to get into more of why the pistol is bad, but I'm gonna wait one more week. I'm gonna wait one more week. Yeah. But if it's bad this week and they lose again, we'll talk more in depth about it. But Ish did a great job at it. But it's some film we could watch. We could probably do it on Patreon to really explain and show them like what we're saying. Right. Because sometimes it's hard to us.
Hell yeah, but for sure.
Ravens.
Yeah.
Take it away, gang. Take it away.
It's time. I want to start. Let's just clap it up for Barry. Let's just clap it up for a real nigga.
No, fuck Barry. No.
Okay, so if you did not know, or if you do not know, the Ravens line faced off in a, I dare say, almost classic.
Yeah.
Almost classic, depending on who you're rooting for. Hold on, let me make sure I get the final score. But Detroit Lions, Baltimore Ravens, apparently Jared Goff and Lamar Jackson are the 2 best what's it called?
Monday Night Football quarterbacks ever, yes.
Like, and it was, and listen, they did not disappoint. 38-30. Detroit 17 point. Through the first 3 quarters, every single team scored 1 touchdown in a quarter.
Yes.
It was 7-7, 7-7.
Yes.
And then the Lions exploded at the end, of course, because John Harbaugh stops coaching after the 3rd quarter. But it's dare I say, shout out Kevin Wilds, a supernatural funk hovering over that Ravens team right now. It feels like, and you mentioned, we were talking about Thug earlier, like the pressure, the visible pressure on Lamar and Derrick Henry to carry, like Shaq, Kobe, carry this team to W's is visible. And it like, that is a large load to carry for anybody, but load to carry. But, pause again. But when Derrick Henry fumbled, And listen, first of all, he was doing that shit on the sideline. Listen, Derrick Henry a big guy, so nobody's going to give him check Derrick Henry. But that is just the frustration boiling over. Because at the worst time, it happened again. And that's what it feels like watching a Ravens game is like, hey, 95-yard touchdown. Hey. And you're just waiting for, like, the bad thing to happen after. Talk about what you saw in that game, and are you worried about the Baltimore Ravens?
So the game was really frustrating to watch. Game was truly so surprising because I've been watching Lamar weekly, every week of his career since after his rookie year, but my football knowledge from where we started, from where it is now, is so different. Like I know this game so well, bro, and so what I'm watching and how I'm watching it is just so much different from in these last 3 years. So in these last 3 years, I've been watching the Ravens. I've seen them get beat, and really dominated maybe 3 times. And last year when it was the Eagles, it was week 12 right before their bye. So it wasn't in Philadelphia. So it wasn't like really that serious.
Crazy out of the body.
Yeah, and they had been going crazy up until that point. So this happening and the way it happened was really alarming just because I never see it. And then, like you said, the defense is putting so much pressure on Lamar and Derrick Henry that it's apparent. You can see it, you can feel it. But am I concerned? No. And I'm in the minority. I've been reading Ravens Twitter. I've been listening to the shows. It's not a reason to be concerned because, bro, listen to the schedule. Listen to the schedule. All right? So we're going to look. Obviously, they play the Chiefs. We're about to get to that. They play the Chiefs this week. Then they go Texans, Rams, Bears, Dolphins, Vikings, Browns, Jets, Bengals, Steelers, Patriots, Packers, Steelers. It's like the schedule isn't a cakewalk, but it's the Ravens, and they're not playing one A-plus team until they play the Packers after this game. So it's just like it's nothing to be concerned about with their season. The defense, am I concerned? Not yet. They played the Bills and the Lions.
Facts.
Newsflash, guys. Last year, the best 3 offenses in football were the Bills, the Lions, and the Ravens. So they played 2 of the top 3 offenses and what will be 2 of the top 5 offenses this year. And they gave up 30 points to both of them. And it's like, oh, my God, all hell is breaking loose. And it's like, no, bro. They ran into a team that had a real – they had us in the run game. And when they were able to establish the line of scrimmage at 3 yards deep every run play, the game was pretty much over because they had contained Lamar well enough. And the Ravens game plan, Todd Monken, I'm looking at you, they didn't run the ball enough. They simply did not run the ball enough.
The Ravens are last in rushing right now.
And I know Lamar is electric, bro. Lamar is such a good quarterback, and he's so good, you want to put the ball in his hands. But you got to put the ball in his hands on the edge. I don't love the quarterback draws with Lamar unless it's in the red zone for a couple yards. But I don't love get him on the edge, bro. That's where he's the best. Get him on the edge. And Derrick Henry hasn't touched the ball 20 times yet. Give Derrick Henry 20 carries, bro. And a lot of you are saying, well, the Ravens' drives are so short. It's because they keep throwing the ball. And he's great at it. So a lot of these drives are going to happen in 4 or 5 plays because he's throwing 30, 40-yard bombs every other play. And then when they are running the ball, it was successful against the Bills. The Browns, no sir. But early against the Lions, it was successful too, and they were breaking runs. Lamar broke a couple. He scored on a rushing touchdown. So they ran into 2 of the 3 best offenses. And that is what happened. I am not concerned. I am not worried. They will be okay. I've said this after the Bills game. I will say it again. I want them to lose. I want them to lose in every type of way. So come January, they are ready. I'm in no way concerned about Lamar Jackson getting to the freaking playoffs. Dog. Yeah. He's going to be in the MVP conversation in Week 10. He's going to be back in everybody's top 5. He's going to have ridiculous stats, dog. Yeah. Lamar Jackson has... Never mind, let's just go. We'll get into the stats in a second. But yeah,
no, that's it's crazy. That's literally where I was going to go next. I was going to just hit on Lamar, and I feel like where Lamar is right now in his career is a place we've seen other quarterbacks be in for a bit. But just through 3 games, and we'll throw it on the screen because we are a big show now, so we have production budget. Through 3 games, he's number 1 in passing touchdowns, number 1 in TD percentage, number 1 in passer rating, yards per attempt, adjusted yards per attempt. Yards per completion, and 0 interceptions. Lamar Jackson is the first quarterback to be 9 touchdowns, 0 picks, and be 1-2 after 3 games.
Yes.
The first one in 15 years. Mahomes done it, Burrow done it, Josh Allen did it. None of them were 1-2, had a losing record. So, I'll never worry about 8. But, listen, Justin Madubuike, I need you to get healthy ASAP. Because I love Roquan. That defense without Madubuike there in the middle is a lot different than even the defense we saw versus the Bills. Yeah. Because one of the calling cards for that Ravens defense was they weren't like pass rush comes and goes. Mm-hmm. But setting the line of scrimmage in run plays, Madubuike was so huge in that. And what you saw, especially with this Lions game, was that we don't got double team the DT. We are going single block, zone block, Roquan. Yep. We are getting and listen, a lot of people are killing Roquan. I'm gonna kill Roquan in a second, but he's getting all pro Penei Sewell in his lap. Yeah. Before Gibbs gets the ball. Yeah. Like it is very hard to consistently play defense this way, and listen, I watched 18 years of Tom Brady. Lamar is in his 2011 Tom Brady era, where it's like, this might be the worst defense in the league, but that's Tom Brady. Yeah. And even if this is the worst defense in the league, that's Lamar Jackson. Yeah. So their floor will always be like 3 seed. Yeah. I mean, not going to lose the division. We were talking about the Steelers, the Bengals, and the Browns later. That division not what we thought it was going to be. No. They're going to win the division. They're going to be the 3 seed. I am more worried with it feels like a ticking time bomb. Okay. And I don't even know if I want to say it's worried. I just, you know what? I'm going to look at the brighter side. The silver lining is it's a ticking time bomb. Yeah. It feels like Lamar is like this is the thing about Lamar. He's such a great franchise quarterback. He's such a great leader, such a great guy. He's not going to go to the press conference and be like, this is some fucking bullshit. Yeah. Like, y'all got to fix this. Yeah. But listen, when Lamar get grabbed on 3rd and 3 and trip up and he realized they finna punt, he fucking slammed that ball in the ground. You can tell he is getting frustrated. Mm-hmm. And something will change eventually, bro. Something has to change. So that was my big question for the Ravens. But just to, change the vibes a little bit. Flip side, we kind of had questions about the Lions going in.
Hold on. Oh, yeah, Let me read some more stats about the Ravens. Go ahead. About the offense. Mm. The Ravens have scored 104 points in 3 games.
Jesus Christ.
They are the only team since 2000 to have scored 100 points in 3 weeks but have a losing record. The other 25 teams that have done that are 68-7.
Jesus.
It's
almost impossible.
It's almost impossible what they're doing. So, Zach Orr, the defense started just like this last year. Yeah. They didn't play all of these high-powered offenses, so you didn't notice. But the defense was not good. It was something they were talking about, but it wasn't these 40-pointers on national TV with Josh Allen and the line. Right. So it wasn't in people's faces like it has been the 2 or the 3 weeks. Like 2 of the 3 weeks, the Ravens have had the primetime game of the week, the biggest game, the best game, and so you've seen their defense on a larger scale than you did last year. And last year, Zach Orr got it together. Mm-hmm. That's exactly what he did, and that lasted through the playoffs. Yep.
They were the best defense in the league.
Bro, in the playoffs, they had Josh Allen to 127 total yards and a quarterback sneak. Yep. Like, that's incredible. So they were great throughout the rest of that season. I'm giving him some time. Okay. This week, allows me to worry. That is what I would say. If they go into Sunday and the Chiefs score 35, 38 points, I will be worried. I don't care if they win this game. Yeah. If they win this game 41-38, first off, what a game! I can't wait. Right, but if they win this game 48-38, after I'm done celebrating Monday, Tuesday when we come pod, it's gonna be worrying. It's gonna be like this defense is bad. Okay, and I don't know if he can fix it. But the thing about the Ravens, they did it last year. They brought in Chuck Pagano to help Zach Orr. They will fire Zach Orr midway through this season. Yeah. I have no doubt about it. That's a fact. Even if the defense can't be fixed by Zach Orr, it's going to be fixed by somebody. Right. And Lamar don't need a top 5 defense. Nope. He need a top 10 defense. Yeah. And like I said one more time, it's good it's happening. Yeah. Let it happen weeks 1 through 6 versus we get to the playoffs, they 15-2 and all the pressure on them. Because you're going to really see it on their faces then. Oh, yeah. You lose a couple games, you don't have to fight through adversity. There's a different armor around you. Because if you, I swear to God, they don't care about the Lions. If they saw the Lions in the Super Bowl, ain't nobody worried about the Week 3 Monday Night Football game. The Bills, every time they've lost to the Bills, they've dominated the line of scrimmage. Right. The Lamar has been incredible. It's just been some plays here or there. If you go in here and you go into Arrowhead and beat the Chiefs and then rattle off 12 of the next 13, they're going to be very, very confident going into the playoffs that they went through that adversity. They went through the bad loss, the dominating loss, beat the Chiefs, and then fixed everything. They're going to be okay. Yeah, I definitely agree. But I am wait and see mode for the Ravens. I'm okay with that. Yeah, I'm in wait and see mode. I still, that's the thing. Like, actually so much I could worry about them because, you know, Lamar's so good, it just may not matter. It may not matter. Like, it may not matter. Like, that's the thing. Do you need a top 5 defense to win the Super Bowl? Not really. They just get hot for a couple weeks. Yep. Someone can tip a pass. Yep. Like, and that's the thing. I think it was just so jarring for me because coming into this year, I thought this would be a strength for this team. Yeah. And it hasn't been that. Marlon Humphrey, I can't believe you did that podcast, but he's just so frustrating because he's such a good football player, and he makes himself so hard to like. Such a strange. Like, just read the room. Like just read the room. Like, everyone saw what Amon-Ra was doing to you, but on the flip side, 840 10 tubs, boy. 840 10 tubs. Hey, bro. By the way, oh no, we'll get into this with the Lions. Yeah, go ahead. Listen, just on the flip side with the Lions, I just want to give Dan Campbell Listen, Dan, I want to give Dan Campbell credit because it's very easy to assume Dan Campbell does not know football. Yep. Just by the look of Dan Campbell, how he carries himself. But I think this season is super important for the Lions because I think Dan Campbell is a top 5 coach in the league. I agree with that. And this was a great example of, it's not just Ben Johnson. We're all crazy. It's not like Ben Johnson was just in the room dialing up. No, we're all sick in the head. Like, vertical handoff to the pitch to the speed option. Insane, boy. And, like, that's what's it's so beautiful to watch because even if the end shoots down on Amon-Ra, the way the play is set up, Gibbs gets to full speed before he catches it. Exactly. And you'll never catch him. Exactly. It's just beautiful play design. Situationally, they were elite. Down the distance, they were elite. And the game plan was just a masterpiece. Jared Goff was spinning it all night. I know the Packers flooded them, but do you think Detroit are legit contenders for not the NFC, the Super Bowl? They played Lamar Jackson last night and got 7 sacks. Yep. And 30 pressures. Yeah. 30. Yeah. Yes, they are contenders. Yeah. Yes. Absolutely, unequivocally, yes, they are contenders. Yeah. The Packers had a little bit of juice. Right. They had some juice coming in because they had Mr. Micah. Yeah, and listen, on the Lions point of view, like, we've been preparing for the Packers all summer. Then they get Micah last week. Yeah, like, what exactly. The fuck? Like, exactly. It's your first game without your coordinators. Yeah. Your very first attempt at football without Ben Johnson. Yeah. So, like, oh my God, they lost week 1 to the Packers. Yeah. Did you watch that team? Yeah. There's no way you walking out of there and don't think the Lions are real contenders. Loaded. Maybe the second. Maybe the second contender. Bro, loaded, bro. Like, they are loaded. And I want to give credit to Jared Goff. He looks so confident, bro. He looks so confident, dialed in. Amon-Ra busted our ass. I'm telling you. Busted our ass in any which way we wanted it. Pause. Like, you know how crazy it is to throw the ball down the field on 4th down? Dog. Like, amazing. The offensive line is dominant. Jahmyr Gibbs, David Montgomery, what a duo. A duo. J-Mo made plays.
Yep.
It's just I told you I was out. Yeah. I was like, I could play Madden. Said absolutely not. It's no way this team don't make the playoffs. Yeah. But I didn't think they was going to win the division. Now, I don't know, bro. They might go 14-3.
That's the best division.
That team is so good. And, yes, no question. Best division of football, easily. Yeah. But that team is so good. 30 pressures against Lamar Jackson? Yeah. That's ridiculous,
They are fast on defense.
Yes, bro.
They move. They are fast, aggressive. They know their assignments. I love... And I love
Georgia, Kelvin Shepherd.
Shout out Kelvin Shepherd. I love the juxtaposition on Monday night between how John Harbaugh coaches football and how Dan Campbell coaches football.
Yeah.
Because no matter what you want to say about Dan Campbell as a coach, they have an identity.
For sure.
We are tough, physical. We will go for it. We're going to bust you in the mouth. We're going to play man versus Lamar if we got to. We're going to do whatever we need to win it. 290-plus yard drive. A 10-minute drive in the NFL. And on the flip side,
that's crazy.
It's like Lamar has developed into the best passer in the league, and it's confused what the Ravens want to do.
Yes.
He's gotten so good at it, they don't know what their team identity is.
Yes.
And you don't have that problem with the Lions. I love that about Detroit. I love that when it's 4th and 2 and they hit the 2-minute warning, I know they're going for it when we get out this time.
Yes.
No ifs, ands, or buts about it. And I feel like that structure Dan Campbell created is the backbone of that team. That's why I do really think they can compete. I think 3 of the 4 teams in that division could win the Super Bowl.
Oh, me too.
Like that division is ridiculous.
Me
bro.
too. I for sure agree with that.
Yeah.
But yeah, bro, that defense, Aiden Hutchinson, what a game.
Shout out to him.
They have
injury too.
Yes, they have a really big shout out because they had a bad injury, dog, and he's still dominant. Yep. They lost 3-4 defensive linemen. That defensive line was still dominant, bro. Like I said, 30 pressures. The secondary, the defensive line makes the secondary job so much easier because they don't have to cover as long. Because in the first half, Lamar was Lamar was cooking them, and they went to the halftime, got to that drawing board. And they handle business, bro. The Lions are real contenders. They should be very happy with that win. So let's jump to the Chiefs now. The Chiefs and the Ravens, boy.
Yeah,
it's gonna be one of them. This is a big one, boy.
This is why listen. I hate that I have to shun the NBA so much to talk about how good the NFL is. But boy, this regular season game right here.
This is week 4.
Yeah.
And this game is going to have playoff intensity because
AFC
of how
championship game.
This is going to feel like a championship game because of how the NFL season is structured. Yep. It's going to be perfect that it's perfect that this is wrapped in the middle of a day on a Sunday.
Right.
Like, it brings a different energy to it. Yeah. This not the Sunday night where it's super prime time. Nope. We're going to still have some daylight out, watch it get dark during the game. We're going to let the fans tailgate, really get in the stadium. Right. The CBS going to be there at the game. Like, it's going to be a real event. And everybody, the Sunday 4 o'clock slate isn't the greatest. Right. All eyes will be on this game.
Facts.
It is perfect. But we got the 1 and 2 Chiefs, 1 and 2 Ravens, best 2 quarterbacks in football, and both of these teams are extremely desperate.
Oh yeah, there it is.
But who needs this game more? The Ravens and Lamar Jackson, or Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs?
I'm gonna say the Ravens, Lamar Jackson. I think the Ravens, and let me explain why. I think a loss for either of these teams, grand scheme of things, isn't going to ruin either season. I think the Chiefs, if the Chiefs make the playoffs as a 6 seed, they're still the Chiefs in the playoffs as a 6 seed. Like, you're not going to play them. The Ravens, at worst, going to be the 3 seed anyway.
Yes, sir.
But I think the Ravens beating the Chiefs would do so much more for them than the Chiefs beating the Ravens.
Yes.
Because if the Ravens come out and you don't even got to dominate, but you win the line of scrimmage, don't give up a bunch of big plays, your secondary holds up against these bums, and you play 4 quarters of complimentary football, and you show that we are a championship team, I think that goes so much farther for the Ravens because they just haven't done it yet.
Exactly.
Like, I've seen the Chiefs, mid it up for the regular season, have to go on the road in the playoffs, flip a switch, and then play great and play complimentary football. But the Ravens, I feel like I don't see the 3 phases of dominance that you do out of championship teams. It's more like Lamar Jackson's the best football player I've ever seen, and Derrick Henry might be the best running back of all time.
Yeah.
And they just beat you over the head. But even in the games they dominate, it's still some weird shit that goes on.
Yes.
I think it does so much for the Ravens, but at the same time, I feel like they have so much more to lose than the Chiefs.
Mm-hmm.
Because the Chiefs are waiting for that break out the funk game.
Yes.
Break out the funk, get back right, and they're trying to. Like before, it was like, why isn't Mahomes throwing the ball down the field? Now he is. Now he is making a point.
I like that point.
To throw the ball deep down the field.
That's a great
point,
if
the Chiefs come in, and Marlon was doing a lot of podding last week, and he didn't sleep as good, and Jair misses cheese from Wisconsin, and we're not covering the way we should. Xavier Worthy's back. Tyquan Thornton's going to play, and Mahomes drops 2 60-yarders early in the game.
Yep.
Or if they just deep down and the Chiefs knock that rust off, it'll change the rest of the season.
Yes.
So it's a lot more in my eyes, it's a lot more on the Ravens.
Completely agree, bro. I don't really know how you can walk into this game and say it's not. And you hit now and what it does to their psyche for the rest of the season.
Yeah.
Let's jump to January.
Right.
If the Ravens lose this game and they play the Chiefs in the divisional round in Kansas City, why do you think they can beat them?
That's facts. That's facts.
Last year, first game of the season, AFC Championship, and then this time. Each one of those times, you can argue they had the better team.
Oh, yeah.
Each one of those times, the games looks close. And you still couldn't get the job done. Why would you believe you can beat them? And that's where it starts to end for me. It don't got to do nothing. Like you said, bro, you said it perfectly. If the Chiefs get to the playoffs as a 7th seed, the Chiefs got to the playoffs.
Yeah.
Starts and ends there.
Yep.
If the Ravens lose this game, there's no reason they can lose this game and be 1-3.
Yep.
And win 13 straight games going into the playoffs.
Yep.
Win the wild card 50-0.
Yep.
And when they play the Chiefs, no one will believe they can.
Nobody will care.
No one will care.
Yep.
Lamar can get MVP. Lamar can go 55-5 and 6 rushing touchdowns. Yeah. And 60 touchdowns. And no one will give a fuck.
That's a fact.
In that divisional round if they lose this game.
Yeah.
And I mean that.
Yeah.
So the Ravens absolutely have to win this game. And not only do they need to win this game, they need to control this game.
Yeah.
They don't have to, like you said, they don't have to dominate. They don't have to win 30-35, do the Falcons and win 30-0. Or they don't have to win 35-14, nothing like that. But I would like to see a 6-point win, a game that doesn't come down to the wire. And if it does, it's a minute left. The Chiefs don't have any timeouts, and you need 1 yard, and you push it or run Lamar and get the yard, and the game is over. Like, I don't want a bunch of pressure on this game because right now you are a better team. You are unequivocally the better team. You have the better offense. You should win this game pretty easily, which is why you're favorite on the road in Kansas City. That's unheard of.
Right.
It's telling you how good your team is. So if they don't win this game, bro, it's going to look bad.
Oh, yeah.
And you're like this, if they have a 10-point lead and fumble this game in the fourth quarter, John Harbaugh should be fired that moment.
That's what I'm telling you.
I'm not joking.
I'm telling you, when T. Emery sat,
I'm not
T.
joking.
Emery sat right there, and y'all was like, do you hope they win next week? I said, I hope they lose versus the Lions, and I hope they lose versus the Chiefs. They fire Harbaugh.
You did say that.
And I pray that's what's going to happen because, just to pick off what you were saying, not even just why, like, we get to January, why would I believe you can beat the Chiefs? If you lose Chiefs, Bills, Lions, why should I think you could compete anyway?
Bro.
What? Like, if you can't beat any A team, why should I even think if you were to beat the Chiefs, you could beat the Bills? And if you were to beat the Bills, You could beat whatever monster escapes the NFC.
And let me add something to it. That would have been 3 in a row to the Chiefs, 2 in a row to the Bills.
Yep.
No, 2 in a row to the Bills, 3 in a row to the Chiefs, and 2 in a row to the best 2 teams in the NFC and the Eagles and Lions. What are we doing?
Yep.
What are we doing?
Yeah, it's very ominous in Baltimore right now.
Yes, sir.
It is it's supernatural fuck where it's like, man, like why is Derrick Henry fumbling? Like,
and it is pressure on them.
Yeah.
And we'll get to it later.
Mm-hmm.
But 8, this got to be one of them.
Yeah. Yeah. Statement game.
I know they put too much pressure on Lamar.
Yeah.
They expect Lamar to be Superman weeks 1 through 19, and in the moment he's not Superman after being Superman every other week, they are like, how the fuck aren't you Superman all the time?
Right.
And it's really frustrating, it's annoying, and your coach does not help you.
Right.
But this week,
yeah,
I expect nothing but greatness.
Yeah.
If John Harbaugh folds his game away, if your defense folds his game away, fine.
Yeah.
But everyone should be walking out of this game like, hey, bro, like I know what Patrick Mahomes has done, but that's the best player in it.
Right.
That is how people should be leaving this game because you have to leave that type of mark on this game.
Yeah.
Last year, he played the Chiefs. He had 18 rushing attempts. I wanted somewhere around 12 this time.
Yeah.
I want 12 rushing attempts. I want 25 passing attempts. I need 300-plus total yards and 4 or 5 touchdowns. Like, we need one of those type of Lamar games. Yeah. You got to put this team on your back and be the reason for the rest of the season the pressure is off of them. Yeah. Because this is the funny part.
Yeah.
You beat the Chiefs, and then, like I said, rattle off 11 of the next 13.
Yeah.
When we get to the playoffs, it's, well, they lost to the Bills and the Lions, but the Lions, they didn't have Adebike, and they got pushed off the line of scrimmage, which we haven't seen happen the rest of the season. And the Bills, they had an unprecedented comeback.
Right. Yeah, and that happens.
And then you saw Lamar Jackson dominate the Chiefs and run away with the rest of the season.
Right.
That sounds so much different than Lamar Jackson has been incredible this season, but they lost to the Bills, Chiefs, and Lions.
Yep. You know what's so funny about this? And this is the last thing I have for the Chiefs Ravens. This is what's so ironic about it is sometimes you can pass that misfortune on to somebody else. Like,
yes.
We talked about, well, what if Mahomes comes in and rips it up? Listen, if the Ravens come out and Lamar, in Ravens fashion, how they've done to listen, this is the thing. They've done it to y'all favorite teams before.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I remember they closed the Brock Purdy MVP conversation permanently. He has not been a good quarterback since that game.
Since that day,
like,
bro.
they turned his TV off. Like, if they walk into Kansas City and put that spanking down,
yep.
You can help put a nail in this version of the Chiefs.
Yes, sir.
Because Travis not gonna play that much longer.
No, he is not.
Chris Jones ain't gonna play that much longer.
No, he's not.
They are. If you go in there and flood they shit, it goes from all right. The Chiefs were figuring out the first couple of weeks. Now we're 2-2, getting ready for the season. Now it's the Chiefs are 1-3 versus NFL teams and the teams that don't start Russell Wilson, and the Chargers are 4-0 in their own division. Mm-hmm. And now the rest of the whole 1-4, 1-3 look a lot different than 2-2.
Yep.
So you can put all that pressure. Listen, Derek, Lamar, I know y'all watching this, friends of the show. All that pressure, scrutiny y'all under, you can that shit right off to 15.
Yep.
And let him figure it out.
Yep. And then now, don't let them see him in the playoffs in Baltimore, and you beat them then.
Yep.
And now you're 2-0 in your last 2 against them.
Yep, it's over.
And then you go win the bowl.
Yep.
Now you can flip everything. But it starts on Sunday.
Exactly.
It starts on Sunday.
Yep.
And to the Chiefs, the Ravens, 415 yards per game, last. Yep. 32 points per game, 31st. 20-yard plays, 14. Tied 30th. Sacks, they only have 3. Tied 29th. That defense is horrible.
Nasty.
It's been horrible.
Yeah.
If your offense is going to get it together, it has to be this week. We have to see a flash this week because I want to leave some room to remember Rashee Rice and Xavier Worthy are very, 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 very important to this offense.
No, Worthy's coming back.
Worthy should be back. Yeah. So now I really need to see some. I need to see some big plays. I need to see some splash plays on their end. Even if they lose this game, they're 1-4. Like we said, Chiefs and players. That's why we're not focusing on that. Right. I don't care about losing the game. This is strictly about your offense. Yeah. Spags is the best big game coordinator ever. don't really care about your defense too much.
Facts.
That offense has to get it together though, because Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, Justin Herbert, you're gonna have to deal with them offenses.
You
in the
have to
playoffs,
score,
so you're gonna have to score some points.
And this is my big worry. And I'm glad T. Emery's not here because I don't want to say this in front of 2 Ravens fans. I'll say it in front of 1. I think everything we just said is true about we need Lamar to be great and we need Mahomes to be great. Mm-hmm. We need them to be special. But my fear is that this is an Andy Reid game. That there's so much bad shit on film for the Ravens. There's so many holes in the Ravens defense. There's so much bad technique, so much bad leverage that there's a world where the Chiefs put up 35 and I'm not impressed. There's a world where this is the easiest 35 we've ever seen, just breaking down bad defensive principles. Yeah. And I feel like that is the worst case scenario because we don't really learn anything about the Chiefs. Yeah. Because I know Andy Reid can do that versus a bad defense.
Yeah.
And that's
a great point.
That is my frustration. And I feel like that is, and we're patient with Zach Orr. That will be my barometer. Okay. What if you lose? Like if Mahomes is doing Mahomes shit the whole game, you've done your job. You've played good defense.
Exactly.
But if there are people running open, like wide open, we're gonna talk about the Cowboys. We're gonna talk about Caleb in a second. If it look like that, that's a bad sign.
All right, baby. Sunday, 4:25, Chiefs, Ravens in Arrowhead. Mm-hmm. 3 keys to victory for the Ravens. Ish has 3 keys to victory for the Chiefs. My first key, Lamar Jackson has to be incredible. It's simple as that. Number 2, the defense of line has to set the line of scrimmage. Number 3, I need 1 turnover from the defense. I need 1 turnover from the defense. It's 2 keys for the defense and 1 for the offense. Because if Lamar Jackson takes care of everything for the offense. But that defense has to show up in this game. I don't have a choice. I am picking the Ravens to win this one 38-30, just like they got beat. And we will walk out of this game saying Lamar Jackson is the best quarterback in the NFL.
I like it. I like it a lot. Just to set the table one more time. Ravens Chiefs 4:25, most anticipated game in the last 3 weeks. It's crazy because the NFL, you get the most anticipated game of the year every week damn near. But 3 keys for victory. My first key is be fast. I know that sounds weird for a key for the whole team, but I want to see the Chiefs play fast in every phase of the game. Mm-hmm. I want the defense to play fast because you're going to have to play fast versus Lamar. Receivers need to play fast in space because the Ravens aren't tackling well. And lastly, Mahomes, this is for you too. Be fast enough. Be fast enough to just get out, get 8. Get out, get 10. Second key to victory is going to piggyback off the last one. 15. Listen, you got to be 15. You can't beat Patrick Mahomes Sr. You can't beat Patrick Mahomes the father. Patrick Mahomes the former MVP. You need to be Josh Allen is great. Lamar Jackson is great. But Patrick Mahomes is the best quarterback we've ever seen.
Yes.
I need you to dominate that football field like your season is on the line with that pressure on. And third, Chris Jones, George Karlaftis, you need to win the line of scrimmage. And you need to win the line of scrimmage big versus the Ravens. The Ravens, for the first time in Lamar Jackson's starting career, have gone back-to-back games without rushing for 100 yards. You cannot let that change versus you. 2 times, aberration, 3 times is a trend. There's an obvious trend for both of these teams, and whoever can break that trend for them will win this game. I'm going to go Chiefs 38-24. I think the Chiefs offense takes the first, oh shit, they're back step.
All right. Let's move on to let's do some quick hitters. We did Lions. Okay, we got through a lot of teams. Damn. Yeah. Eagles Rams.
Yes.
We don't have to stay here long because we talk about the Eagles damn near every week, and we spend a lot of time on this. But I'm impressed by Jalen Hurts, seriously, but I don't have a lot to say about the Eagles. The Eagles are dominant. A.J. Brown changed the season for the Eagles. Yeah. That press conference after the game will change the offense for the Eagles for the rest of the season. Yeah. The Eagles, he was correct. The Eagles are so good, they play so conservative just to not lose the game. Yeah. That is not a fun way to play football, and it doesn't keep your superstars happy. You have to keep your superstars happy, and you want the confidence that your quarterback can go get you 38 points at any moment. Yeah. Because he did it in the Super Bowl, does not mean in January we carry that he did in the Super Bowl last year. We need to see him do it a couple times this year. I think that will open the rest of this offense up. That second half was ridiculous. They looked horrible. They looked dead in the water.
30 yards in the first half.
30 yards in the first half, 225 in the second half, 3 touchdowns. Like, just ridiculous. But I'm not surprised.
Yeah. I'm not. Listen, hell of a game. This was on Ish Picks last week. It's probably one of the best to watch game.
And you was right.
Yep, lived up to the hype. Classic down to the end. Jalen Carter, Jordan Davis.
Yes, sir.
Dogs, literally. Dogs physically on the field.
Yep.
They played amazing. But to the Rams, listen, Devontae Adams still ain't lost a rep.
Still ain't lost a rep.
They look good. It's a lot of weapons. The NFC, it's a lot of really good rosters in the NFC.
Yeah.
And the Rams are they have a really young defense. They're going to keep getting better each week. But all I really had for the Eagles was kind of what you said. It was like, man, you just got to let your dogs hunt, bro. You just got to let A.J. Brown be A.J. Brown. Like, they want to go out and compete. They want to go out and dominate. They don't want to just go out and do enough to win. And if the Eagles get into the we're here to dominate mode, I feel like that's what they were like last year.
Yeah.
We are here to dominate your face off the entire game.
Yeah.
That's what, like, I saw a really good step forward for the Eagles.
I completely agree.
Yeah.
So, they play the Bucs this weekend. NFL know what they're doing, but 1 o'clock Eagles Bucs, 4 o'clock Chiefs Ravens.
Yep.
And then Packers Cowboys.
Yeah.
Boy, this is a week right here. Week 4 they know what to do because week 4 one of them weeks. Week 4 one of them weeks where everything starting to come together. Your offense should do. Yeah, bro. Yeah. They did it.
Test time.
So. Let's do the same thing we just did with the Eagles-Ravens. 3 keys to victory. I'll take Eagles. You take Bucs.
Right.
3 keys to victory for the Eagles against the Bucs. Number 1, establish the run. Yep. Saquon hasn't broke off. Saquon hasn't had a 100-yard game. Yep. This is the game for Saquon to reinsert himself as the best running back in football and show Bucky Irvin what a Rolls Royce look like. Number 2, feed your horses. Feed your horses. A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, Saquon Barkley just mentioned, and that includes Jalen Hurts. Feed him. Stop letting Jalen Hurts get in these conversations of, is he a fringe top 10 quarterback? Why isn't he a top 5 quarterback? Except the way you're calling his offense is causing him to be in these conversations. Yep. It should be Jalen Hurts is a top 5 quarterback after the year he has had. They are 19-1. Bro, Like we shouldn't be asking these questions.
I think he's only lost like 6 games in the last 3-4 years.
Dog, let your star be a star. Yep. Let your dogs, let your horses loose. Number 3. How do I want to say this? Turn the tide in your secondary. This game, no Mike Evans, no Chris Godwin. Yep. This should be your game that your secondary gets the confidence for the rest of their season. Yeah. Baker Mayfield is without 2 of his top 3 targets, so you should hunt. This should be great for your defensive line. Yeah. This should be great for your secondary. There's no way that secondary should allow more than 1 passing touchdown. Yep. There's no way this team should give up more than 17 points to a team that is out with their 2 of their top 3 receivers. Yep. I mean that. That means your defensive line get after the quarterback, your secondary play great coverage, play man, do whatever you got to do to keep them contained because you can't let Baker get loose. In the 4th quarter, he's been incredible. This game should not be close with their roster depleted like this. Yep. It should not be close. Number 3, and my game pick, I am going to continue. This is 2 undefeated teams, isn't it? Yep. We got 2 undefeated teams for this game. I am going to go Eagles in a close one, 31-27.
Okay. I like it. All right, listen. Eagles, Bucs, 3 keys to victory for the Bucs. First key to victory, and this is a name you don't hear discussed a lot in the mainstream when talking about this team, even though it's where he's the head coach. Listen, Todd Bowles, I ain't gonna lie, we gotta send him.
Yes, sir.
We gotta send him. Show us that you are willing to play that second half. Your whole season, the way you played the second half versus Rams, show me you want to do that for the whole season. Show me you want to do that for the whole game. Trust your defense, trust your corners, win the line of scrimmage, get to Jalen Hurts at all costs, and disrupt this offense. Make them uncomfortable.
Yes.
My second key to victory, and this is more of a individual key, like I'm going to give you the key. Emeka Ibuka. You are a number one wide receiver. Maybe not on this team with the future Hall of Famer with Mike Evans, and another borderline Hall of Famer. However you feel about Chris Godwin, but he's a Super Bowl champion. I love Chris Godwin, but Chris Godwin out, Mike Evans out. Eagles secondary's been a little, but they still got talent. Still got Cooper DeJean. Still got Quinyon Mitchell. Still have talent out there. But if you are that guy who you have been through 3 weeks, it's time to hunt. It's time to, we're not splitting no targets. I want 16, 15 targets, 13 catches, big dog game.
He's on my fantasy team. I want that too.
and,
best believe it.
And listen, it's in him. It's in him.
Oh, for sure.
No fear from Sauce Gardner. No fear from anybody. And my last key to victory is going to be from Baker, baby. Win the big moments. Win the big moments. Mm-hmm. Win situations. Listen, 3rd and 3. Nobody got to go put that shoulder down. Mm-hmm. Be the engine for your team because the Buccaneers have something no one else in the NFL can say to anybody.
Yeah.
So when the Eagles healthy, ain't scared. We beat them already. We not scared. In the playoffs, 2 niggas to the crib.
Yep.
Keep that going. You have one of the best offensive lines in the league. Trust your offensive line. Rip it up. And the reason you're the last key to victory is, listen, Baker, you put 30 on these boys, that MVP talk get loud. Real loud. So those are my 3 keys to victory. And, of course, my game pick, I'm going to go 28-24 Bucs. I think Eagles going to lead most of the game. Buccaneers going to be down 3 with the ball late in the game. Game-winning Baker Mayfield drive.
All right. Let's go. I love it. All right, some quick hitters for the NFL. Things we don't need to spend too much time on, but it's hot topics.
Facts.
This is just something I want to get off my chest, bro. Please, Jacksonville.
Yeah.
Let Travis Hunter go, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
it's some weird shit going on in Jacksonville.
Right? Let your head go, bro. I don't know what. Yeah. I just said it in my 3 keys for the Eagles. Let your horses go, bro.
That's a fact.
Stop containing him. Yeah. He's been great on defense.
Amazing.
It's ridiculous he's doing that.
And with BTJ,
bro,
it's something going on.
Yeah, Parker Washington got 12 targets last game, bro. Parker Washington got 12 targets. BTJ got 6, and Travis Hunter got 2. That's unacceptable.
Travis Hunter's on my fantasy team, just on some vibes. He's on the bench. He's just for the vibe.
I wanted to draft him so bad for the vibes.
But he's just emotional support. But you have elite weapons.
Yeah, bro.
Parker Washington doesn't need 12 targets.
Now, Trevor Lawrence does have the highest drop percentage in the NFL.
Yeah.
Which means 37% of his passes have been dropped, which is absurd.
Yeah.
And that is unfortunate. And they're 1-2. Mm-hmm. They still their schedule is pretty light, so they still have a chance to win that division. That division is horrible.
Yeah, Texas is way worse than we thought.
We're not talking about the Colts. That's Daniel Jones.
Yeah.
Listen, okay.
You niggas not fooling me. I'm sorry.
That's Daniel Jones.
Y'all niggas not fooling. Listen,
Stop it.
Listen, I am.
Stop it.
Listen, I'm 3-0 in fantasy because I knew Jonathan Taylor was gonna be Jonathan Taylor. Rest of that shit not real. Sorry,
bruh.
Rest of that shit not real.
Come on now. Okay.
Yeah, no, okay. I'm not doing that.
But yeah, let your horses go. Travis Hunter is amazing. Yeah. He caught 1 pass, changed the play, got a 20-yard 3rd down. So, there's no reason Travis Hunter shouldn't be getting 6-7 targets a game, and along with BTJ.
Literally.
BTJ.
Yeah, manufacture something for him. Just get your elite players to ball. It sounds crazy. It sounds crazy. I have to say this, but make sure your elite players get the ball.
It sounds so crazy.
Yeah.
Caleb versus the Cowboys. This was for you. How did you feel?
Yes,
I loved it.
Sir.
I loved it so much.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Listen, it felt really good to watch. Yeah. It was I think it's the first start to finish holy shit Caleb Williams game so far.
For sure.
Where you saw it all. You saw ridiculous throws. You saw questionable decisions that were ridiculous throws that ended up caught. Yep. You saw the deep ball accuracy, the athleticism. Now the Cowboys defense has several people that I know on it. They're friends, just regular niggas with jobs. So they're not a real NFL defense. I mean, Russell Wilson threw for 500 and still got cut. But so I didn't take so much from just the pure stats and touchdowns because that defense is so bad. But I did find something I did want to share with you just because this was one of our keys before the season. Caleb Williams this year has 49 shotgun snaps, 44 under center snaps.
That's amazing.
The 44 under center snaps.
You hear that, Zach Robinson?
Let me tell you, look, and this is why you coach players. This is why you take them out of their comfort zone and help them the way elite players need to be taught. Caleb Williams, like we talked about all offseason, how under center, he never really under center. This year, he has 44 attempts under center. 6 touchdowns, no picks, 132 rating. Versus shotgun, he's 1 touchdown, 1 interception, 79 rating. The difference in footwork, timing, accuracy, and the confidence in the system, that is probably what jumped off the screen to me the most, is because last year you saw so many times where it's like, it's not open, I got to go make a play. Now he knows it's open, ball is out on time, ball is out accurate, and if it's not open, we're getting to the next play. Like, that is what I love to see. And this is a quick hitter, just on the other side. Listen, Trayvon Diggs, it's time.
Yeah, that ACL.
Yeah, it's hard for a corner to lose their lateral mobility, their speed. But other than that, hell of a game, Caleb Williams. Shout out Rome Odunze, scored in every single game this year. I feel like can be a top 5 wide receiver in the league, especially with Ben Johnson calling plays. So, hey,
he looks dominant.
Yeah, he looks dominant. He's a demon. Mm-hmm. He's a demon for real. Like, he is big, strong, fast, great hands. I love Rome Odunze. Coming out of college, if this team played in any other division in the NFL, there would be a no doubt, I believe, playoff team that could win a playoff game. The NFC North is just loaded.
It's so good, bro.
You're going to have to win 13 games to get a playoff seed in the NFC North. Like, legit.
Yeah.
Like, it's that crazy.
Yeah.
But other than that, that's all I had. We're definitely not going to talk too much on this team just because, we don't really talk about them. But the Seattle Seahawks have not allowed a rushing touchdown.
I miss you.
That's obviously just from Mike McDonald, man. Hell of a guy, man.
Hey, and JSN looks incredible. JSN is on my fantasy team. Yep, he looks incredible. I'm 3-0 in the money league. That Christian McCaffrey shit paid off. Yeah, I'm telling you. But JSN is my flex. He's my second receiver. I trusted him. Yeah. And boy, oh boy, he's been dominant, man. Yeah. The Seahawks look really good. Sam Darnold is proving what I thought, that he could be a great quarterback. Yeah. But when they get to the playoffs, you're gonna see why I said
he gonna take it up.
But hey, they gonna look good this record.
Listen, they gonna scare the shit out of somebody.
They gonna scare the shit out of somebody. Yep. All right, this one hurts.
Yeah.
CJ Stroud.
Yeah. It's time to have a tough conversation.
The Texans can't run the football.
Yep.
The defense has not given up 21 points.
Nope.
The Texans have not scored 20 points. CJ Stroud, we got you a defensive offensive coordinator. We let you start calling the protections, changing the play at the line of scrimmage. Yep. It has looked really, really, really bad. You haven't played dominant defenses. You played the Bucs, you've played the Jags, and you've played the
what is that team name?
Who did they play first?
I'm really blanking on their first.
I hate when we do this. Yeah. I know the Rams. They played the Rams. They played Rams. So they played the Jags, Rams, and now I'm blanking on the other team. But the Jags, Rams, and Bucs. Yep. And it's just, it is so jarring.
Yeah,
because
the difference, right? Like night and day.
Man, boy, that defense is really good.
Hell of a defense.
It's a hell of a defense.
Hell of a defense, D'Amico. Defense so good they cut CGJ. So that nigga don't even come into work no more. Telling me,
yo, vibes bad. Fuck out of here. We don't need.
Fuck it, bro.
But seriously, CJ, bro, like, I don't know what's going on. I'm not gonna pretend to know. I'm going to say that your rookie season was so good. I trust you to get better, but it better happen fast. You were on. He might not be good. Like, you were on Tua season.
Let me read you something. CJ Stroud's last 15 starts in the NFL. 6-9, 12 picks, 15 touchdowns. 15 touchdowns over 15 games and 12 picks.
Oh my God, that's horrible. That's really bad.
Since CJ Stroud and Caleb Williams had that little moment,
which was very funny.
Caleb Williams is 3,900 yards, 27 touchdowns, 5 picks. CJ Stroud, 19 touchdowns, 15 picks, 3,800 yards. And this is what I'll say. Jesus. I'm going to say all that, and I'm going to cut C.J. Stroud some bail.
Okay.
I'm going to cut C.J. Stroud some bail.
Why? Because Nico Collins is Julio Jones?
Yes. Yes. But watch how I dress it up. C.J. Stroud he's on the 2003 Patriots.
Okay.
Where C.J. Stroud's situation is great ceiling-wise because DeMeco Ryans is an elite level defensive coach.
Yes.
One of the best defensive coaches in the league. The defense looks like it. And not only that, the Texans have invested heavily on defense. Multiple number one picks on defense. Derek Stingley, free agents. They invested heavily on their defense, and the offense will figure itself out. I do not think C.J. Stroud and Nico Collins are good enough together, and that's for both of them, to be an offense on their own.
Gotcha.
I think C.J. Stroud needs either a real number one wide receiver, and I don't want to argue with y'all about Nico Collins, not a top 5, 6 receiver in the league, or a real running game to lean on.
Okay.
Because what I'm seeing now is someone who is, I don't want to say figuring it out on their own, but has so much more on his shoulders than you would expect for someone this young in his career, just based on the situation. Like, for the Texans to have a good offense, Nico Collins and C.J. Stroud will both have to be top 10 players at their position, and I feel like neither of them have performed that way since Tank Dell has went down. And I think that is the big marker for C.J. Stroud. With Tank Dell and Nico Collins, they look night and day different than just Nico Collins and C.J. Stroud. So, do I think C.J. can still be an elite quarterback? Absolutely. Do I think he can still be way better than these numbers? Yes, but I think they need to reassess what their floor with C.J. is, because right now it feels like everything's going to defense, and the offense is lagging behind because of it. You traded our best offensive lineman, didn't replace him. Tank Dell broke his leg. We don't replace him. Stephon Diggs, go to the Patriots. We don't replace him. The running back, leave. Joe Mixon. There's so many holes on the offense.
The running back is a Nick Chubb.
Like, you wasn't good enough to play for the Browns? And you gonna play here? No disrespect, Nick Chubb. Dog, we know what happened to Nick Chubb.
Yeah.
One of the best running backs.
Not his fault in any way.
Exactly. But I feel like they don't, like, they offense so not scary. Like nothing scares me on the Texans offense.
Not at all.
Nothing scares you on the Texans offense.
You hit a nail on the head, bro. You hit the nail on the head, bro. They're asking CJ to do too much.
Yeah.
They're asking CJ to do too much, and it's changing the conversation around CJ. It's hard for me to really judge him because his offensive line is horrible, and he does not have a real number 2 receiver. So, yeah bro. Yeah, I completely agree with everything you said, bro.
And that's the thing. And listen, if Nico Collins was Julio Jones, I get, like, if them niggas really believe that he was going to be the closest thing to Julio Jones, I would have less trepidation in their offense moving forward.
Yeah.
But unless he's going to go for 1,800 yards next year, they will not be successful.
Completely agree. All right. Hey, shout out to the Browns. I don't have much on that. I don't really think it matters in the grand scheme of things, but shout out to the Browns.
I want to hit my team, the Patriots.
Oh, please.
This is, and I want to take you guys into this, and I'm gonna be a little vulnerable. I emotionally took like, when your team gets bad enough, you will emotionally, like, disconnect from them a little.
Me with the Falcons, yeah.
Yeah, literally. Like, oh God, like Daniel with the Falcons and the Hawks. They get bad enough, you just disconnect emotionally from them. It's like, yeah, if they win, cool. If we lose, nah. This was the first Sunday in a couple years I legit was, like, emotionally invested into every single snap, every penalty, every drop pass, because I really believe that this was going to be like a turning the corner game for the Patriots. And ironically, even through the loss, I think that's what happened. But less so on the Patriots, more so on the Steelers. What do you think is wrong with that defense? And I know it's weird to say they had 5 takeaways, what's going on with the defense, but through 3 games, Drake May lit them up. Justin Fields lit them up. I forgot who they played week 2. But that defense, going to the year, we thought hey, that's Jalen Ramsey, that's T.J. Watt, that's Cam Hayward, that's Mike Tomlin. That'll be one of the best defenses in the league.
Seahawks.
And Sam Darnold, Drake May, and Justin Fields have had success the entire game almost versus them. So what do you think is going on with the Steelers, and has your ceiling for them changed? Because I know you thought Aaron Rodgers wasn't going to make it till November.
I'll take that back. He'll make it to November.
Maybe. Listen, jury's still out.
Actually, they play the Vikings this week.
That's what I
this shit might end his career.
Fam.
This shit might end his career.
Brian Flores don't pull no punches.
Brian Flores had 7 niggas on the line of scrimmage and rushed 4. It was the scariest shit I ever seen in my life. Niggas was sprinting before snap. Like, as he was saying Hunt, it was niggas just sprinting all over the field. It was some of the scariest shit I ever seen in my life. I don't know how niggas play quarterback. I would have looked up at that bitch and just fell down.
Yo, Brian Flores show you 4 different looks and send you one he did not show you. Like,
bruh, dead ass, bruh. Okay.
Usually when a team has 5 turnovers, you should flood them.
Yes.
And if a bad team gives you 5 turnovers, you might score 60.
Yes.
We had
it was 21-14.
Bro, we win that game if Drake just doesn't fumble that last time. That's what's so frustrating about it. And as a Patriots fan, just to hit on what I saw in the game with a young team, before you learn how to be great, you need to learn how to not lose.
Yes.
So Ramondre Stevenson, who won't be the Patriots starting running back going forward, the little Demario Douglas. Boom. So Ramondre Stevenson, the fumbles, 2 fumbles within the 5, and on the last offensive play of the game. When you know how to win, you're catching that diving forward, getting the first down, keep the drive alive. But when you're not in those situations as a player, situationally, you just don't have that experience, that muscle memory to know what to do instantly without thinking about it. So they're going to be growing pains with a young team, and that's what I felt like this was. But for the Steelers, veterans everywhere, and they're not good?
Yep.
That is what is so concerning for me. So what do you think is up?
I think they're old, bro.
Yeah.
I think they're old, and you have new pieces everywhere.
That's a fact.
A lot of the best secondaries communicate so well. That was what was so amazing about the Legion of Boom is how close they were, how they communicated.
Right.
It was just Cam Chancellor was a quarterback, Earl Thomas and Cam Chancellor were quarterback 1 and 2, just yelling out everything. Mm-hmm. Ed Reed and his secondaries, they had a closeness to them. They were familiar with each other. And so if you got brought into this locker room, you got brought into a brotherhood, you got brought into something. This secondary is brand new.
Yeah.
It's brand new. Everybody knew over there. And if it's like, it would be one thing if Minka was there.
Yeah. And
he had that, he was in the back controlling everything. But when Joey Porter Jr. is your vet, when Jalen Ramsey and Darius Slay walk in, you're a new cornerback room.
Yeah.
So literally. I think the lack of continuity in their back 7 is really where the problems are going to come, and I don't really see them fixing because they're old and they're slow, bro. Yeah. They're old and slow.
That's right. Listen, I'm glad you mentioned them playing the Vikings next week.
And all you got to do is run away from T.J. Watt. You just run away from him.
Just wherever T.J. Watt is, just go the
other way, and you'll have success.
That's the thing about T.J. Watt. As great of a player he is, he can't be 2 people.
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately, his limit stops there. He can only be one TJ Watt.
Yeah.
So he can't fix everything for them. But next week, we gonna know next week. we gonna know next week exactly how far that team's gonna go.
This is gonna be really fun, bro.
If Aaron finishes that game, no cap, salute to him.
Salute.
Physically, if he gets to that game, salute to him.
All right. Last one before our rock stars and ish picks. Ish.
Yeah. It's time, baby. Listen, I ain't gonna lie. I be so right. I be so right about shit.
You said Russell Wilson would not be starting by week 4 or 5.
Yep.
Russell Wilson is not starting by week 4.
Nope.
It has been official that Jackson Dart is the New York Giants starter for the rest of the season. Mm-hmm. A new era is upon us in New York. Yeah. If Jackson Dart hits and is everything he looks like aura-wise, he will take over New York City.
Oh, yeah, facts. Cool name, nice kid. Teams like that's the thing.
Can dress.
Listen, White. I just want to throw that out there.
White for the New
New York Giants quarterback.
Yep,
got to be that.
And he got some little drip in him.
Like, cool. He got the armband on. Listen. It was a perfect storm watching that game because first they weren't playing well, but also Malik. Listen, we talk about fan. Listen, I'm in our league. I'm 3-0. Like my fantasy team's so good. Malik Neighbors is my best player, and we beat Daniel by like 40 million last week. Like,
my team did horrible.
Like
Lamar Jackson scored 30 points, and I lost by 30.
Yo, like that's what I'm saying. My fantasy team. So I'm always keeping an eye on the Giants, especially because they were like one of my like surprise hot takes. And Malik Neighbors wasn't getting the ball. Mm-hmm. So not only are you not playing good, Malik Neighbors is on the sideline tweaking, like pissed. So I knew he was going to be on a short leash.
Shout out to the Divas.
But that last series from Russ.
That was it.
Yeah.
That was it. I was watching that like, yeah, he's done.
He's over, bro.
No funny shit. Yeah. He threw that pass out of bounds, and I said, that's it.
Over,
I said, that's his last snap at the start.
Legit.
Deadass.
And listen, perfect timing. I was super right about the timing. And I am, dare I say, excited for New York Giants football. Defense line looked good.
Locked in 1 o'clock.
Malik Neighbors looks like he could be superstar wide receiver. The division, Jaden's hurt. Cowboys are the new Giants. Mm-hmm. You get a couple, and that's the thing. You let Russ play the good teams. I would have loved if Jackson Dart started versus the Cowboys and threw for 300, but I like the Giants as this season progresses, as Brian Dable is getting to just add stuff for Jackson Dart every week. And if he can inject what I think is some new energy to his team, I think I listen. That wild card spot's still out there.
And they're at home this week.
Yeah.
And that's part of the reason this happened this week.
Mm-hmm.
If they weren't home this week, they would have started Russ one more
Facts, for sure.
Because they don't want to start him against the Chargers.
Yeah, no.
They do not want to do that.
Nope.
But they know that it's going to be unbearable if they walk into the stadium and they get down 10-0. Yep. That stadium is going to start booing. Yeah. They were already doing it on Sunday night.
Oh, God.
Chiefs. Jackson Dart. Yep. Like, they're not going to stop until he's in the game. Yeah. So that's part of the reason they did it. But if Jackson Dart go out there and score 24 points on this Chargers defense, they don't even got to win. Yeah. They score 20. They wouldn't lose this game 24-27.
Yep.
Niggas in this parking lot celebrating.
Yeah. And
we found our guy.
And listen, the best thing about starting this week is you play New Orleans next week.
Exactly.
Baby.
Exactly.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yep.
So,
listen, 9-8. Here y'all come.
So, Chargers. They lose.
For sure.
They lose to the Chargers. Chargers too high right now.
Mm-hmm.
Saints.
Dub.
Eagles.
L.
Broncos.
Dub.
Fuck the Broncos.
Yep.
Eagles.
L.
All right. But we okay.
Yeah.
Now we get the San Fran.
W. That's Mac Jones.
Bears. You conflicted.
Bears is like, hey.
No, but the Bears, they can beat.
Yep.
The Packers, all right, they lose to the Packers.
Yep.
The Lions, they lose to the Lions.
Yep.
Cool. Patriots, they can beat.
Yep.
Commanders, they can beat. Vikings, they can beat, especially if J.J. McCarthy is starting.
Yep.
The Raiders, they can beat. The Cowboys, they will beat.
Yep.
They can get in the playoffs. It was not as crazy as I thought he was. But Jackson Dart has to be someone I didn't think he was.
Yeah.
That's what I'll be honest with.
That's true.
He has to be someone I didn't think he was.
Yeah.
But I want all the young quarterbacks to thrive. The quarterbacks, it being 7 elite quarterbacks make the NFL so much more fun, bro. So, I want all the quarterbacks to be everything they are. If 3 years from now, Penix, May, Caleb, Dart, and one more Daniels and Love have all hit, and Hurts, Lamar, Burrow, Mahomes, and Allen are still on it. That's going to be 11 elite quarterbacks at one time. Like, all fighting.
And he said
I didn't say Herbert. Like Herbert, Goff, Baker, dog. So, yes, I'm hoping he's great.
Now, this is more so for you. This next was for you. Jordan Love last week.
You see, I tried to jump over it. I said the Browns. I said it real fast. I'm like, the Browns won. Shout out to the Browns. That's all we got on that.
Shout out Myles Garrett. Shout out
Myles Garrett. Boy, it was crazy 2-step.
So Packers lose to the Browns. Is this the problem?
So look, y'all. Can you tell them why you're asking me this?
Yes. So I'll be transparent. We don't believe in the Packers. And if the Packers don't win the Super Bowl, we know the reason why right now.
Yep.
We don't need to watch the game.
Nope.
We don't need to see the NFC Championship.
Nope.
If the Packers don't win the Super Bowl, it'll be because of Jordan Love.
Yes, it will.
And what you saw versus the Browns is why you worry about Jordan Love.
Yeah. Because, see, I picked the Packers to go to the NFC Championship.
Yep.
And Ish was like, I don't see how, because I don't know how you trust Jordan Love.
Yep.
And I love the potential and I love the talent that Jordan Love has shown throughout his tenure in the NFL. But on the flip side, he gets out of his habits and makes some of the dumbest decisions in the clutch consistently.
That you'll ever see.
And that is so concerning to me.
Yep.
So I'm picking the Packers to go to the NFC Championship because I think that defense is that good, and Matt LaFleur will be able to put Jordan Love in positions to succeed. Mm-hmm. But that can't happen.
Yeah.
This game, you lost in the game.
Literally.
And this is why quarterback wins I like as a stat most of the time. I don't like it all the time, but sometimes I do think it really matters because Jordan Love lost the Packers this game.
Literally, the only way you lose is if he throw a pick right here.
That's the only way you lose. The Browns, you see, they scored a touchdown. That touchdown came off of a 20-yard drive or a 15-yard drive off of a turnover. Yep. Like, it wasn't a real off of a punt return, something like that. Yeah. That it wasn't not a real drive. They did not drive the full length of the field one time.
Nope.
They weren't punting the ball. If you punt the ball and they are on the 20-yard, you say you got a touchback. They got to go 80 yards. It's not happening. It's just not happening. And it's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous that happened. It's ridiculous. It can't happen.
Inexcusable.
And it does concern me. It does concern me. I told you. I'm defense, Matt LaFleur, Jordan Love is the reason I'm picking them. Yep. Not Jordan Love any other order. Jordan Love is the last reason of the three good reasons I'm picking them. True. So he has to live up to the potential, and I am worried that when he gets in Tampa in the divisional round and it's 21 and it's 24-25 and they just need a field goal to win the game. Yeah. What if he just throw that bitch back across the field because he getting pressure? Yeah,
he throw it right to the hook curl,
or just throw it right to somebody. Like I'm worried. I don't. And this is the thing, like, if Jalen Hurts did that, it would have been like, okay,
that's Jalen Hurts.
If Baker Mayfield would have did that, it would have been like, he's a gunslinger, bro. Like, it's okay, whatever. Yep. It would have been Baker Mayfield would have threw that pass just like he threw all 27 passes in that game. Yep. It would have looked the exact same.
Facts.
Lamar, Josh, go down to the same thing. When Jordan Love does it, when Sam Darnold does it, when Dak does it, it's like
you can feel it.
That pressure got to him. Yeah. You can feel it. So that's my problem, bro. That's my problem.
Facts.
All right. Last one of the day, last segment of the day. This is second time, new segment. We have It's Just Picks.
Yep.
It's Just Picks. It is a new segment we are doing every single week. You will see this throughout football season, basketball season, and in the summer we'll do it with songs or something. Yeah. but It's Just Picks, must win, must watch, upset alert for week 4.
Yes.
Take it away, Ish.
Listen, I'm going to start with the must win. This was very easy. We talked about them earlier today. I'm going to piggyback off it. Listen, Baltimore, baby, this is a must win. This is a must win. Get the city back right. Get the vibes back right. It's a ticking time bomb. The whole world either think it's over for you or they worried about you. The Ravens are a very polarizing team right now. Nobody thinks the Ravens are just all right. Either you think the Ravens are a fake contender, they will not win any close games, or you think the Ravens could win the Super Bowl, but won't because of these issues they have going into the game. This is a must-win for Baltimore. For the sake of the I'm just picking this is the must-win game for Baltimore. I don't know if they will win, have a great chance to win, but they need to win this game for the city. Now, the must-watch, this one, I had a lot of different options. But my favorite must-watch for this week, and, last week, this is for the football heads. And, listen, I'm a double dip here. Rams-Colts. Rams-Colts.
Wow, that's a good pick. That's a good pick.
Y'all 3-0? Mm-hmm. Y'all think Daniel Jones is back? Mm-hmm. Y'all think that defense think they real? Mm-hmm. Come to town, see Sean McVay.
Okay.
We will know. For my football fans, everybody knows. Listen, the must-watches for my real football fans. If you want to know if the Colts are a real competitive, could compete in the AFC team, we will know by Sunday's end.
I agree.
It's going to be amazing to watch. And my upset alert for this week. And I don't want nobody to take this personally. Spencer Rattler. Down in the bayou. New Orleans, do you hear me? Bayou Bun, do you hear me? Listen, once a year, someone is gifted a Josh Allen game.
That is hilarious.
And I think with the world on Josh and Sean McDermott's side, it's all rainbows and sunshines. The Chiefs are falling apart.
Okay.
The Ravens are falling apart. Nobody cares who, the Bills are it's just the Bills and Chargers for the 1 seed. 17-20 New Orleans Saints over the Bills.
All right, baby. I love it.
Listen, we are so back.
All right. These rock stars of the week.
Yes, sir.
3 rock stars, 3 guys that have to be rock stars this week.
Mm-hmm.
Number 3. It's your first start. It's your time. Dart must start.
Yes, sir.
Dart must start.
Yep.
Jackson Dart is number 3 on my rock star list. I don't need the Giants to win this game. I don't need them to put up 45 points, but I need to see flashes, and I need to see that he can be the quarterback of the future. I'm putting a lot of pressure on you against that Chargers defense, but Dart, be a star.
Yep.
At number 2, touch on this game, but we did touch on the quarterback and the player from this team. Micah Parsons at number 2.
Yeah. Revenge.
Dominate.
Yeah.
Dominate. Revenge.
Yeah.
Anger.
Yeah.
Passion. Yeah. Revenge. Anger. Passion. I need to see Micah Parsons dominate. Show the Cowboys what they did. Show the Cowboys. Look up at Jerry Jones after every sack, after every tackle, after every pressure, and just flex on him like Michael Irvin used to do. Back in the 90s, their celebrations just involved pointing. Yeah. It just used to point a lot. If you go watch The Gambler, every time Jimmy Johnson got happy, he just put his arms in the air like this. Yep. So that's what I need to see Micah Parsons doing after every sack, just pointing and throwing his hands up in the air. Dominate, Micah. Dominate.
What's my boy from the Titans? Bert Tier nigga ran over. Point right at that nigga. Like.
You feel me? Let's go, Michael. And the number 1. Is there any question? Is there any question?
Talk to him. Talk to hate.
I'm just playing. Lamar Jackson.
Yup.
You must be a rock star, a superstar, a sun, a solar system, a galaxy, a planet. You must be it all, 8.
Yep.
You must be it all, L, which you don't take. You must be it all. The Ravens have to win this game.
Yep.
I will go as far as saying you have to be the Ravens. You have to be the reason the Ravens win this game.
Facts.
Lamar Jackson, I need you to be Mr. Jackson 5. L from Florida. I need you to be all of that.
LaMarvelous.
You gotta hold it. You gotta hold the A and R. LaMarvelous.
Lamarkable.
Yep. Oh no, that's hard. That's hard. We gotta trademark that one, Lamar. But dog, Lamar shot it for real, dog.
Yeah.
You gotta be great. I was gonna do Lamar Mahomes or Pat Jackson. Yeah. I was gonna do both of them.
Pat Jackson's hard.
But they got 3 Super Bowl players.
Yeah.
Pat Mahomes got 3 Super Bowls.
Second most playoff
wins ever. So it's on you. Second most playoff wins ever. He ain't even 30.
Yep.
He ain't even 30. It's on you, L. It's on you. I need you to be great. And you will be.
Yep. Last couple of things that we have. Best 1-2 punches or duos in NFL history. I'm going to. Then this is how I want to do this because it's a little end chopper for TikTok, a little segment. I'm gonna throw out some 1-2 punches, some NFL duos.
Okay.
And I want you to we're gonna blind rank them in a way. Like
I like them. Okay. You're gonna give me 5, and I'll blind rank them based on. Yeah.
I'm not gonna tell you who next. I'm just gonna give you the best duos, and we're gonna start from there. And we're gonna start. Listen, of course, this is your favorite team, hometown team. Matt Ryan, Julio Jones.
Ooh. 5. I'll put him in 5. Great pick, though. Great pick.
Second, we're going to go. Yeah, we're just going in order. We're going to Derrick Henry, Lamar Jackson.
2. 2. Derrick Henry, Lamar Jackson, 2.
Okay. Next, just as 1-2 punches. Antonio Brown, Le'Veon Bell.
Wow. 3.
Okay.
3. That's a great one. This is at their peak, right?
Yeah, at their peak. Yeah. At their peak. And this is not just quarterback, wide receiver. This is just 2 niggas on the offense tweaking. Tom Brady, Randy Moss,
1.
Of course.
That's the one I was waiting for. 1.
Jerry Rice.
4. So they would go at 4. Yeah. Jerry Rice, Joe Montana would go at 4. And I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I think that's probably how I would have Jerry and Joe above Bell and Brown.
Yeah.
So I would flip them, but everything else would be in the exact order.
Okay.
I do think Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry are the second greatest duo ever. All they need is a championship to solidify, and that would be the conversation all offseason.
Listen, I like it.
And Randy and Tom never won a Super Bowl together.
That's a fact.
Randy and Tom never won a Super Bowl together. Yeah. Le'Veon Bell and Antonio Brown never won a Super Bowl together. Yep. Who else can we go down the list of great receivers and quarterback duos?
It's crazy. The rest of the great duos won championships.
Phillip Rivers, LT never won a championship.
True.
Brett Favre, Adrian Peterson never won a championship. Right. Devontae Adams, Aaron Rodgers never won a championship together. That's a good one, by the way. Devontae Adams, Aaron Rodgers.
That's a great one.
That's a great one. Matt Stafford, Calvin Johnson never won a championship together.
Larry Fitz and Kurt Warner.
Kurt Warner never won one. Yeah, it's some Antonio. We said that, but Big Ben. I was about to throw Big Ben in there.
Yeah,
but yeah, so it's some duos that have been great that have never won a championship. But to solidify yourself in that as that one, which I think they can be, they will have to win. Okay. Just because Joe and Jerry should be number 1, but we're 27. So fuck you.
I ain't gonna lie. Listen, respect to Jerry and Joe. Listen, Tom and Randy Moss played 8 years together.
Come on now. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
Listen.
Thank you. And from 2007 to 2013?
Yeah.
Come on, dog. Come on, dog.
Listen, if the referees just blow the whistle when Eli Manning gets sacked, this is a completely different conversation.
Good point.
Like, it's forward progress doesn't exist in the Super Bowl. No, listen. I have all fans have open wounds. Like, I don't fuck with the helmet catch.
That one hurt. Yeah, I wanted them to win that game really bad.
I don't fuck with the helmet catch.
I've told you, I fucked with Brady. I fucked with Randy Moss. I wanted them to win that game real bad. Yeah. I've always been a person that loves dominance. Like, from a kid all the way up. Like, the team that I was winning, I like that. I'm not a bandwagon. It wasn't like, go Patriots, but it was like, I want to see them win this game.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, I remember that Giants game, week 17, that bomb he threw to Brady for 50. Just threw that bitch. That bitch was in the air for 25 seconds, dog.
Brady was so different, man.
Bro, they was different together, bro. They was different. All right, man. By the way, what about you? Would you, I know you got Brady and Moss in one, I know that. But where do you think Lamar and Derrick would stack up?
Just as like 1-2 punches?
Yeah.
I will say this. Let me just answer the question and then let niggas say what they want. I would have them probably 3 just in my lifetime.
Okay.
I would have Brady Moss, Tyreek Hill Mahomes, Lamar, and
Tyreek Hill Mahomes.
Yeah. I have Tyreek Hill and Mahomes too, because like the rest of it, in hindsight, the rest of the NFL should be very happy Travis Kelce was on that team. Like, if they were force-feeding Tyreek Hill the ball the whole game, it's no telling what that offense would look like. Amping up our best duos ever is Cam Newton, whoever he threw to on that play.
Shout out to C1, boy. Shout out to C1. Shout out to Cam for real. That media career, I really like when the athletes like grow in something. Because it's one thing for them to just start their own podcast and be on their podcast high as hell, interviewing athletes that was easy to get in like a room in LA. Yeah. But like Cam really was like, I'm building it. Cam has an interview, a singular podcast with his partner, and then does first take. Like he's doing it all. Like I'm really happy to see.
I love to see. Listen, greatness is not job specific.
Yeah.
And you can tell why Cam Newton was great.
Yes.
Cam Newton was great in high school, great in college, great in the NFL for a reason. And he's great in the media for that same reason.
Perfection. Salute to Cam. This has been episode 134. Please like, subscribe, comment, share, please. Especially if you know somebody famous, please ask them if they want to interview us. You know what? I'm putting it out there right now, actually. If you know somebody famous, send them to this podcast and let us interview them. Please. That is with a pretty please.
Listen, we got something big coming this week.
Man, we got something big coming, bro. Please. You know any celebrities, send them our way. Tell them we would love to interview them. Rock-ish would love to interview them. Please. All right? Appreciate you. This has been episode 134. In a world full of hate, let your light be love. In an industry full of copycats, we are some one-on-ones. That is Ish. I am Rock. I am Rock. That is Ish. We are the show about nothing. You are subscribing because you love us. Salute.